Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm here with something a little bit different. I've got some overall MMO and gaming news for you this week. Just want to cover a few things that I've actually been seeing because a lot of stuff has been going on, and these are some of the things I've been interested in, and I thought I would let you guys and girls know if you wasn't already aware. But before we get into that, let me just say, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop me a comment down below if you're interested in any more MMORPG news and MMO games in general. I'm going to cover it here on this channel. So yeah, so let's get into this one. So basically, Throne and Liberty global beta has been officially announced last week. We now know that we're definitely getting it. So my predictions was basically correct. I was slightly off. I've been saying for the longest time now that I was thinking that we were going to get the global beta at the end of March, but I wasn't too far off. We're actually going to be getting, as you can see here, on April 10th, and it's going to be for 7 days. It's going to be a closed, confidential beta test. So what that means is there's actually going to be a NDA for this closed beta test. Now, there's a lot of speculation on the reasonings for why the heck is this going to be a closed NDA test, because obviously, as you guys and girls already know, if you're subscribed to my channel, I've been playing the Korean version of Throne and Liberty for over 3 months now, since December the 7th when the game launched over there in Korea. So obviously many of us have already seen all of the content that is in the game thus far. We've seen the cash shop, we've seen, you know, everything that you can pretty much basically do, and that is of course not under NDA. I have many videos on my channel about Throne and Liberty already. I have guides, build guides, and I've got plenty more to come, especially the closer we get to global, because a few things, well, not a few things, quite a lot of things have actually been changing in the game. NCSoft have been doing an absolutely incredible job with the game. Couldn't be happier with what they've done so far. There's a few things to come as well, really good changes that are coming, and they haven't hit the Korean version yet. But because of that, and because I already know all of this information, I'm going to be creating many more guides and updated build guides as well, because we've had stat changes and we've had like gear changes and things along those lines. And of course, I've got more knowledge since then. So don't worry, I'm going to have you covered for the official global release, whenever that may be. Fingers crossed it's not too far away, but there's going to be plenty of guides and videos and, you know, information and knowledge for you to help you on your way when we get to global. Now, with that out of the way, we are now moving on to Once Human. Now, look at this. Once Human has had 9.2 million pre-registrations. Now, if you're not sure, the reason why I'm talking about Once Human now is there's a beta test on April the 3rd. So as you can see on the screen here, April the 3rd, there's another beta test. I believe this is the 3rd one now. Now, this game is basically a post-apocalyptic third-person shooter survival MMO. So it's not a fully fledged MMORPG. It takes, you know, bits and bobs from different genres. Of all genres that I'm actually, you know, really excited for. It's got survival elements, like I said, building, crafting. It has MMO aspects because it's on a massive world, big server. Other players, there's PvE, there's PvP, and yeah, so you name it. So yeah, as we can see, big beta test happening. It's also going to be on mobile as well. So it's a PC game and also on mobile. The beta test is for both. It's for the PC and for the mobile. Now, what I would say is I'll put the link to all of this information in the comment section down below. But go ahead, on today's recording, it's the 31st of March, so you have a few days to go ahead and sign up. But a little bit of information for you guys and girls. If you want to pretty much guarantee your way in, keep an eye, join their Discord, and keep an eye on the Discord, because they're going to do a pre-download window period where the first 150,000 people to download it automatically get in. But once, according to what they're saying, once it hits the 150k, that will be it. It will close. So yeah, keep your eyes and ears and everything peeled for that if you're interested in jumping into this. I would of course be covering this game on my channel. I'm going to be streaming the beta as well. The beta is actually going to be, it's going to be up for about 42 days, I believe. So huge lengthy time for the beta, which is amazing. And again, I'm going to be doing guides and everything and first review of this game to give you my personal impressions. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then another huge information overload we've had this week is for Wuthering Waves. Now, this game is not a MMORPG. It's actually a open world action combat RPG. But nevertheless, it's got a huge open world. It's got really great action combat. And they have officially announced the other day that we check my dedicated video for that if you're interested. But they have announced the other day that we are getting the global launch for this game on May the 22nd/23rd, depending on where you obviously are living in the world. And yeah, I mean, pretty exciting. As you can see here, a total pre-registrations of 16 million players right now, and we've covered the 10 million goal, 5 million goal, 15 million goal. So there's a 20 million goal and a 30 million goal here. So fingers crossed the player base can hit those numbers and we can unlock more free goodies, because who doesn't want free goodies, right? So yeah, and then carrying on with the news update, we had a little while ago, this is absolutely huge news. As you can see here, Riot's League of Legends MMO has undergone a reset. It's likely not to be seen for several years. Now, this is really disappointing and sad news, really, because I was myself, and I'm assuming millions more other MMO fans, we were really hoping for this MMO from Riot, because Riot Games make brilliant, really good games. League of Legends, phenomenal game. Valorant, phenomenal game. So need I say more? Everybody was excited for the League of Legends lore to be in an MMO, game. But unfortunately, they've you can see here the Riot co-founder Mark Merrill released an update basically to saying that they don't really agree with the initial vision. It just wasn't different enough from what you can play today. So with that, they've gone back to the drawing board. So it's not, the game hasn't been cancelled, but you might as well pretty much say it's been cancelled and they're starting completely from scratch. So we don't know how far along they originally was in the making of the game, but it's safe to say we're in 2024 right now. They're going dark for several years, so it's safe to say we're not going to be seeing the Riot MMO before 2030, which is of course very unfortunate, but it is what it is, guys. And then recently again, just the other day to be precise, Guild Wars 3 is now actually been confirmed to be in development. But again, NCSoft has literally just said in their shareholders meeting that it's only in the initial stages. So again, huge news. Guild Wars 3 is going to be a fantastic MMO. I have no doubts about that, because Guild Wars 2 is a phenomenal MMO as well. Great combat, graphically really pleasing. Still holds a good player base right now. So Guild Wars 3 is definitely going to be a good MMO to look out for. But again, sadly, we're not going to see Guild Wars 3 before 2030. So yeah, huge news in the genre, huge gaming news overall. But yeah, we're not going to be seeing these two MMOs for a very long time. Ashes of Creation also had their big fighter showcase, was phenomenal. Looks really amazing. Again, obviously this is leading up to the Alpha 2 for Ashes of Creation. One can only hope that within the next year or two we're going to be in the beta stages for Ashes of Creation, and then obviously like full release for that game. Otherwise you're looking at again 2030 for that maybe. But yeah, that's what I wanted to bring to you guys and girls this week. A little bit of a different video from me this time, but there was, a lot of good news around the gaming and the MMO genre. that I just wanted to compile it all into one video. So yeah, like I said, like, share and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace.